Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Emerald Coast. We're in mid-autumn still, and we're over here on Field 1, here by the arable farm. This is where we had our soybeans. We had soybeans in this field and the small field behind us. As you can see, we've managed to get those harvested off the field, and we are putting some anhydrous here into the ground because we are going to basically put cotton in this field and the field behind us, the fields that had soybeans. We're going to rotate and put cotton into those. And Daryl is, one of my brother Daryl's is over working the cotton harvester, picking some cotton, putting it up in some bales. And the other brother Daryl, well, I think he has, he had some engagement out of town, so it's just me and my brother today. We're just going to see how much of this field we can get the anhydrous supplied on. While we have that, got the door open. Our air conditioner in here is not quite working the way it should be. 80 degrees out, a little warm. Got the door open, trying to get a little extra air going. Good circulation. Probably going to be working this until evening. Got our, see way over there, you can see our case harvester, maybe through those trees. Got that staged. We've got all the intents of harvesting those two cornfields tomorrow. Got really good weather tomorrow, so I'm going to have both of my brothers back. They're both going to be running the harvesters, and I am going to basically be hauling grain. Got our Kinsey grain cart we're going to be using for that, and we've got, of course, our truck and our two Wilson trailers that we'll use to bring the grain back here to this silo. Thankfully, it's only across the street. But that then, we'll just basically leave the rest of our cotton to bring in the rest of autumn. You have a few days of rain in the forecast, so we're also planning on clearing out that that industrial plot of land we bought a few weeks ago. Got a line on basically a tree eating machine, from what I understand. This thing will devour trees, old trees, and basically spit out wood chips. We're going to use that because a lot of the wood in there is pretty much junk wood. Had the sawmill come and take a look at that, and they really said that there's pretty much no value in the wood that's there. So they advise that we just chip it up and bring it over to them in wood chip format. They'll be more than glad to use that. So that is exactly what we're going to do. I think we're going to wait until a less desirable harvesting day in order to do that, because once we get our corn off, we'll have maybe a few more fields of cotton to bring out. We'll be basically done bringing our harvest in, and we'll basically be thinking about flipping these fields, which fields we want to put some winter crop in, which fields we're just going to leave until springtime. For that, let's just go ahead and power up the radio, see if we can't get this field hammered out. my gosh, everybody. You guys see that? Up there in the sky, that blinking? Looks like a light or something. I think it might be aliens. I hope it's not Alien Jim coming to invade the Americas. It's fading out. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're okay. Right, I can barely see it now, so... Alright, I think we're good. Alright guys, well it is getting kind of dark here. Whoa! That's it, it's getting kind of dark. Let me go ahead and put the camera down. Obviously it's more important to not run into anything than to talk to you guys. And I guess I'll talk to you all in the morning when we try to get our big corn haul in. Well, good morning. Got the gravity wagons here. We are going to put this first bit of grain, first bit of corn that we are harvesting in these gravity wagons, because we're going to need to put this in the grain dryer. Obviously a little bit higher moisture than we want it to be. Got out here first thing in the morning and we started to basically open up the fields here. Basically cut straight diagonal 90 degrees across the field here to basically square it up, and now we are working on this little corner bit. Trying to keep this grain separate for a little while. Have to check the moisture here in about an hour and see where we are. Once we get the moisture levels where we want them to be, we'll start putting our grain in our Kinsey cart and over in the Wilson. So then we will basically offload here to our gravity wagons. I was mentioning last night, we've got Daryl and Daryl, two brothers here working the harvesters. Those should not be turning around in the field. What are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Down here and wait for him. Our big soybean field, we did get that finished last night. Took us till about 9 p.m. to finish working that anhydrous into the ground. I get this guy offloaded. Daryl get his grain bin emptied here. Like I said, we're going to check the moisture levels of the corn here in a little bit, and once we get the levels to where we want, we will bring out the Kinsey, bring out the Wilson trucks, and well, start really making a good dent in these two cornfields. Alright, so this is the last bit of the damp corn, I call it. Offload this, and we'll go over and get our Kinsey grain cart. Bring it back over here, and so we're going to have to offload our case harvester before we can get the Wilson truck set up. That's okay. We got plenty of time. All right, I think we've got that emptied. Let's set this aside for the moment. See, this tractor isn't got the greatest view. Pulled out in front of that car. Not going to be a good thing. It was going to be a busy day, so we went ahead and got some of this stuff prepped. Got our grain cart here. All ready to go. Harold's hollering at me on the radio saying he's nearly full, nearly full. Nearly full. All right, well, let me get across the street here. Full, nearly full. You really ran me into the fence. Dude, you could have just stopped. You know, I'm trying to see where a pipe's lined up. Brothers. Sons, you really got to wonder where their priorities are. Seriously, nearly ran me into that fence. And look, these guys, rubberneckers. Holy cow, we've got ourselves a rear end. Let's call the rescue squad. Hold on, guys. I gotta put this down. I gotta call the rescue squad. Checking. Sure we've getting all the corn picked up. Got just some good old empty ears. Fodder. Deal. It wouldn't be a cornfield without just random corn stalks, right? Looks like our John Deere's dialed in pretty darn good. See how the case is doing. It's doing pretty darn good also. I hate that I had to hang up on you guys so quick. Put the camera down, but yeah, an accident up here. Guess we had some folks rubbernecking, checking out the big machinery, checking out the operation, and well, sometimes when that happens, you get some fender benders. I don't think anybody was seriously hurt. Take too terrible long for the squad to show up. Get the tow truck out here and flatbed all the way the carnage. We're just going to be taking care of our two harvesters today. Trying to get this field hammered out. So we've got just two more cotton fields over there. I think Daryl's wife is going to take over the cotton harvest here around 1 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. Hoping he can make it down here. It's radioed in, said he's at 90%. He'll make it. Sorry I had to put you guys down again, but Daryl told me that he was definitely not be able to make it. To get it back out of the field, reposition. Apparently getting a really good yield off of these fields. Yield monitors in the harvesters are telling us something like 211 bushels per acre is what we're expected to get out of these two fields here. That is really exciting. Need to grab Daryl before he drives in there. He's not paying any attention. So let's get a hold of him real fast. Up here on the side. Yeah. Back him out of the field. This harvester's just a little bit too short to try to unload on the other side. Go. Daryl's wife is now over there in the cotton field working that. Like I said, we're going to try to make a big push for today. I think they're calling for rain tomorrow. Apparently there's a system coming through. Very possibly might put a kibosh on harvesting for the rest of the season. We need to be prepared and just try to get everything in today, if at all possible. They're working the field again. Might just be faster if we try to unload these guys on their alternate passes. That way we don't catch them out being too full. I think the key to getting these two fields harvested before nightfall is going to be to keep these harvesters running. Bin's already full. Didn't look full, but okay. Let's run with it. I think while we're in a good spot to run over here and see if we can't maybe get this truck unloaded. Before our harvesters get too terrible full. Coming, anybody coming? Oh gosh, can't see at all that direction. I think I want to get our good dry corn in first. And like I said, I think we're going to put the wet corn there in the dryer. Let it then dry for a while before we transfer it over into the bins. Folks have asked why our trailers. Well, we've got two short trailers, not one long trailer. Basically, the two short trailers are because it's easier to get around some of these tighter places. Shorter trailer. See if we can't get our brother Daryl's harvester empty before he goes and fills it up. Go. Be in a good position to grab our other brother Daryl's harvester before he gets on the other end. It does look indeed like he's going to be full also by the time we get over there. Times like these, you wish you had more help. I think I'm going to have to put you guys down so we can focus on keeping up with these two harvesters. This yield is just really great, and a lot of pressure at the same time. These harvesters are filling up a lot faster than I'm used to. I'll bring you guys back after we get everything done. Tell you what we managed to get accomplished. This is our second full semi-load. So far we've got about 3,120 bushels of corn off of these two fields. Still running. I don't know if we're going to have a third truckload or not. Good. This way. Traffic's not been too terrible bad today. Other than that fender bender there in the morning. 4:30. Doesn't look like we're going to get our last cotton field harvested tonight. Hope the sun basically stays out, or should I say the rain stays away. Crank this door shut. Go. And back to running the overloader. It's Dueling harvesters. Keeping me hopping today. Hopping for sure. I think Daryl's just about done there in the John Deere. Offload Daryl. Gosh, did we have another one? Had another incident here on the road. Talking about hit and run. Just, well, guess they weren't hurt too terrible bad. Definitely be able to get our corn off. That's the biggest worry I had. I think technically we could hold our cotton until winter if needed to. Daryl is making his final pass, quite possibly. Oh, got a little bit more to go. One more pass. One more pass in a row. Alright guys, well I hope you liked this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the Dueling harvesters? And if you've got any other ideas or suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments. Until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.